Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Brennan, and today we're going to be talking about strategy number 17, and that is sorting activities. So let's get started. So, what are sorting activities? Sorting activities is a type of strategy that requires students to sort different objects, words, phrases, and sentences. And it is very helpful for the ELL students because it provides a way for the students to be able to manipulate the objects and the symbols to show us their understanding of the concepts while also trying to understand the English vocabulary and then the structures as well. So, an example of a sorting activity is what is on my screen, and it's sorting different shapes. So it can be as simple as this. It can just be like a piece of paper divided up into four sections and just sort the different shapes. So the different shapes are triangles, circles, hearts, and rectangles. And what you do is just get a bunch of different like shapes, put them on the table, and just let the let the students be able to sort out the shapes with the correct box or whatever you want to call it. So triangles go with triangles, circles go with circles, hearts go with hearts, and then rectangles go with rectangles. And there's many other sorting activities that you could do, and we'll get into them throughout this presentation. But you also have to be careful and plan it age appropriately for your students. You don't want to make it like too easy for them that they'll be done in like 5 seconds, but you don't want to make it too hard that's going to take them like an hour to complete. So it's just you need to find like the happy medium in the different activities that you come up with. Okay. So the different types of sorting activities can be vocab sorting, picture sorting, word sorting, phonemic aware phonemic awareness and pronunciation, matching the pictures and their correct words, sorting by color, shape, animals, fruit, and weather. There's so many different types, but you also just need to make it fun for them. Because if you're not going to have fun, they're not going to have fun. If they're going to be bored, if you're going to be bored, they're going to be bored, vice versa. So, as you can see on my screen, I have an animal group sorting activity. And the different types of groups that you can do is like animals that live in the water, animals that live on land, animals that live on a farm, animals that live in the jungle. Or you could do animals that are black and white, animals that are brown, animals that are pink, animals that are white, whatever you want to do it by. Or you could do like animals that are tall, animals that are small, animals that are fat, animals that are skinny, whatever. Just make it fun for them because like I said before, if you're not going to have fun, they're not going to have fun. But for the ELL students, they're going to need the visual aids to help them with this project or this activity, I should say. And you obviously need to give them clear instructions because they probably never done anything like this before or they've never been to a school before. So you need to make sure you're giving them giving them short, clear instructions and the visual aids to help them be able to get an understanding. You can also have them do small groups or do it with a partner to help their collaboration skills and see how they do with working with another person. And then you also just need to give them opportunities for repeated practice and then, of course, positive reinforcement and then positive encouragement. Because that's all kids love to hear is just the positivity that you can say to them. So next slide we're going to be talking about is a word wall. And I'm sure a lot of teachers have this in their classroom. It's a bulletin board display in a classroom, and it's just like a collection of words that's organized alphabetically. And then that the students are learning and that they are using in their classroom. The main purpose of a word wall is to help support the students' vocab development, help improve their reading fluency, and then their writing skills. It can also be used as a visual aid to help the students remember the important words and help them quickly recognize them. So the picture that I have on my screen is just a couple words for each, for A through J. And it can be short. It doesn't have to be like this long list of words, but it can be if you're working on it like all year round. Um, it can also be used as a sorting activity because it is interactive because the kids will be able to put up the word under the correct letter. And it's good because they're learning the different vocabulary words as well. The different categories that the students can use are alphabetical order, word families, spelling patterns, parts of speech, and then it also helps the ELL students because it is a visual aid, and it will also help them with their vocabulary development for learning the English language. So I'm going to give it on over to Devin, who's going to be giving you some activities, more activities that you could be doing in your classroom. All right, bye.
Yo. So, hi class. Today we're going to be doing a quick activity where we sort between snacks and toys. Who here knows what a snack is? Okay, yes, it's something that we eat. It's not a meal, it's something that we eat during the day. So, yep, we can see some of the snacks over on the left side of the screen. Very good. And who knows what toys are? Ah, very good. Yes, we play with our toys, and there's lots of different toys that we can do. Awesome. So we're going to try to sort our different objects over here into the right sections. So we'll start over here with the Legos. So who can raise their hand and tell me which section the Legos should go into? Okay, very good. Yes, the Legos should go in the toys section. That's awesome. Okay, next we have some chips here. We got some sun chips. Who likes sun chips here? Yeah, I do too. They're really delicious. Where do you think the chips should go? Should they go in the snacks or the toys? Excellent. I think the snacks also. It's a good snack to eat. Nice and healthy. Okay, next we have a doll. Ooh, this will be really fun. Who here likes to play with dolls? Okay, awesome. Okay, so should the doll go in the snack section or the toy section? Very good. It is a toy. Oh, this one's a fan favorite right here, the Nintendo Switch. Do we eat a Nintendo Switch or do we play with a Nintendo Switch? That's right, we play with it. So what section should it go into? Yes, the toys section. Awesome. Ooh, cookies. Who here likes chocolate chip cookies? I love to share chocolate chip cookies with my students. Yes, it is a snack. Very good. Ooh, here's another one. We have an iPad. Do we eat iPads or do we play with iPads? That's really good. We play with iPads. So it is a toy. Awesome. Okay, we'll go down here and we'll grab this one. Ooh, pretzels. Who here has had a pretzel before? Yeah, pretzels are very tasty, so we're going to put it in the snack section. Very good. Ritz crackers. Ooh, okay. Do we eat a Ritz cracker or do we play with it? Yes, we eat it. So what section should it go into? Very good, the snack section. Okay, we're down to the last two. We have blocks here. Who loves to play with blocks here? I know I do. Yep, and when we play with something, it is a toy. Very good. And our last one here, Popcorn. Who likes to have popcorn when they watch the movie? Very good. Yep, a popcorn is a snack, and we love to use and when we love to eat popcorn. Very good. Check it to make sure we're all right. And excellent. Very good job.
Hi, my name is KJ Berry, and I'm going to be presenting the closed activity, which is strategy 18. So closed activities use written text with missing words, which helps teachers access students, assess students to see if they are able to comprehend what they are reading. Teachers use the closed activity technique to evaluate the student's understanding of the passage. Also, by using teacher-based closed activities, it is a valuable tool because it can be used and adapt to the specific needs or whichever language level the child or the student is at. So it would be something like this that's on the side to where there's like a word vault. So they would read the passage and then pick from that word vault to see if it fits that sentence. So it kind of also helps with vocabulary building as well. And closed activities, they can be used for all age groups, all reading levels, and also any subject. So it's just not for reading comprehension. It can also be used as like study skills to where vocabulary words. So like, let's say if it's in science, to be able to understand the vocabulary words. So especially like in a test where it has a question and then you have to fill in the blank based off of that definition. So you can kind of be able to get vocabulary words a little bit easier. There are different, what are the different type of closed activities? So there's different styles and different approaches, basically depending on which level you're reading at. So for like beginners, it would be like a word bank to where there would be a passage, and then on the side there would be a group of words that plug into that sentence, or there's partial words missing, so it would have a sentence and then either the whole word is missing or there's the beginning letter and then the rest of the word is missing. Or there's multiple choice variations, which is that it would have a question and with like A, B, C, or D, and then you would plug in the word from those choices. Also, there could be fun close activities, games that could be for ELL students, which is kind of like a sentence scramble, to where the teacher would write a sentence, cut it up into separate words, mix it all together, and then have the kids put it back together correctly to form that sentence. And so there's also a sight word activity. So with that one, it would have the sentence, and then on the side, it would have those words that will plug into that sentence. So this one can be used for that is appropriate for the student's reading level. So it can't be something like Romeo and Juliet and they're in third grade and then they have these humongous words. So it would be so something like this that's shown right here in the sight words close activities. This will be kind of something that's like for first grade. So they would have the words on the side and then you would read it and then you would plug it in, and so it can also help with grammar and the structure of a sentence. So for an example, it would be blank likes to use the computer. So her likes to use the computer. No, that's not grammarly. That's not like grammatical correct. So then you would plug in another word. His likes to use the computer. No, that doesn't go. And then you plug in another one and like she likes to use that computer. Yes, that's the one that works. So being able to use the sight words helps ELL students think about the context of the meaning and then use their comprehension skills to make that informed decision on which words fit. So to be able to listen and to the sentence to see if that's correct or not. And so that's what the sight words close activity is. Close activities is important for ELL students because it helps them understand the context by reading the context clues to determine what word to fill in the blanks. Close activities promotes vocabulary development that students will use in their everyday lives, especially if you get a passage that represents their culture, that they'll be able to predict what words to fill in the blanks with. It also will help with reading development to where that they would want to read independently. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.
Okay, students, we're going to use these words to fill in the blank on this worksheet. And this would be considered a close activity. So the first one says, and who wants to read with me? All right, let's do it together. The bat is blank. What color is a bat? Very good. A bat is black. So we can write the word black on the first blank, and we can cross it out in our word bank at the bottom. The bat is black. Say it with me. The bat is black. Good. Okay. The next one. Does anyone know what that is a picture of? Very good. That's some grapes. Let's read together. It says, the grapes are blank. What color are the grapes? Are they white? Are they brown? Are they pink? Or are they purple? Very good. Our grapes are purple. Awesome job. Okay. You can go ahead and write that down and cross it off on your word bank. And while you're at it, you can color the picture purple. Our third problem here says the slice of watermelon is... Ooh, can anyone tell me what color the inside of a watermelon is? What color should that slice be? Yes. Yes, very good. Pink. Pink is the color that the watermelon should be. Awesome. So go ahead and write the words P-I-N-K on the blank and cross it off. Okay, number 4. The snowman is blank. Who here has made a snowman? All right, very good, very good. Snowmen are fun to make. Then what color are they? They are white. Very good. So who can find the word white in the word bank? Good. And write the word on the number 4 blank. Very nice. Okay. And for our last one here, the chocolate rabbit is blank. Who here has had a chocolate rabbit at Easter? Awesome. They're very tasty, yes. What color is the chocolate rabbit? Yes, it is brown. So go ahead and write brown for number 5, and you can cross it off in your word bank. And you all did such a good job. Thank you.